Oh, this feels so sick. Way better than yesterday.
Alright, so we've got to test this Boostmonster on some more DH trails and really get the hang of this thing. Now first of all, I realized I can fit the 500-pound spring onto this Fox Van R, which will be a really great option for the time being until I get my new shock in the mail. Of course, I'm testing this out in my backyard. I even set up a shock cam so I can really take a look at how this rear shock is performing. It's not a perfect setup, but it's pretty decent for now. Next up, I ended up getting titanium bolts from Vedder bolts. I'm sparing no expense in the build of this bike, so I decided to go with oil slick bolts to match my chain. What do you guys think? I got enough bolts for the whole fork, cockpit, brakes, and a few frame bolts. I especially like the look of this with oil slick on the silver. I could also get silver, black, or gold titanium bolts as well. It doesn't really save much weight, to be honest. So we've got a sweet little crew out today, and we're going to test this Boostmonster bike on some DH trails.
Like, we got lots of bicycle diversity today. We got our hardtail, we got our carbon, enduro bike, the Monster freeride bike. Thanks. Yeah. Oh, dude, I love your bike. It's so sick. Here, take a jump on this one. The Boostmonster.
I mean, you ride this thing? Oh.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, it's a good bike. Oh, that's like riding on a couch. Baby. But like yeah, that's pretty epic, man. That's crazy.
Dude, it feels so freaking good. All right, let's try some trails on the Boostmonster. Woo! It gets a little pedally here though. It's funny. Yeah. This trail is not DH enough for this bike. I can tell. That's hilarious.
Oh, baby.
Right on.
You're looking for something steep, right?
Yeah, that's why, like, you know, Black Forest Ham? Mm-hmm. That's like the one trail I'm thinking would be sweet on this bike.
Vedder doesn't have the gnarliest trails out there compared to, say, the North Shore, which I will visit soon enough. It's got a bit more flow here, some fun jumps and all that, but there are a couple trails in particular that I really wanted to try out with this bike. I mentioned Black Forest Ham there, and then Reefer is another really cool one. Otherwise, I like to ride just about everything just to really see how this bike handles it.
Woohoo! Sick.
Awesome run.
Yeah. Oh man, it's different trying this bike. It is different. I'm really getting the hang of it now. You guys want to try Dilemma?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just gets gnarly at the end of it. Looks like we got a pro line for this bike. Look at this. Oh, that's a bit sketch though. This actually would be so perfect for this bike though.
Okay, I'll film you.
Woo! That was sick. There we go. Oh, oh, frick. Landed flat. I landed freaking flat on that thing. I don't even know what I was doing. Maybe I should try it again.
So for some reason, I clicked stop recording when I thought I was clicking start recording, so I missed this clip. But at least Jill got a clip of me, and it felt like butter.
Woo! Yeah!
And I just like landed perfectly.
That's crazy.
It was amazing. Here's where it gets fun.
It's fun, yeah.
Frick. Shoot. Okay. Right on. Yeah, that's a sweet one. It's so burly. It's like a tank. I love it.
There's a few new jumps built on Mongo recently, so let's check them out.
Oh, are these open? Yo. Yo. Wow, looks beautiful. Let's just keep all my speed. Don't have to worry about overshooting. Whoa! Oh, shit. Oh, I cased the crap out of that. Whoa!
So here's what a bottom out looks like on the rear shock. It's a real pedal fest coming into that last jump, and I'm not exactly on the most pedal efficient bike.
So you really need more speed for this next one. Wow. There we go. First time I've ever done that jump properly. Sick. Shred some freaking gnar. Whoa, okay. It's hilarious. Crap. Okay. I couldn't quite do it.
I made it this far. Woo!
It's tricky when you're up high on these skinnies with this bike.
Nice.
Right on, dude.
Log. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, buddy, look at you go. Oh,
Sick.
I used to do a lot of these skinny things.
Yeah.
Okay guys, so I'm here at the entrance of Black Forest Ham, or it's also known as Blackhawk Down. This is the gnarliest trail on the mountain, and this is pretty much the whole reason why I wanted to take out the Boostmaster to Vedder Mountain here, because of this trail. So my riding crew is done for the day. They all went home, they're too tired, but I managed to get dropped off up here so I can do one more lap. Let's see how the Boostmaster handles this.
Okay, let's try it out. Crap, my front brakes. Whoa, what happened here? Ladder bridge is gone. Why is that? Yeah, you know what that squeaking was? It's this rotor. It's the stock rotor still from the original 2005 A-line. Because I swapped the rotors, got a nice SRAM rotor in the back, and that's working nice. What's up? Woo! Yikes, these brakes. Yikes, I gotta switch this rotor. Woo! This is feeling pretty sick though. Ah, shit. Okay, that did not feel good. Wow. Are you serious? Let's chill out a second here. Scraped on my arm, dirt all over me. This is why I wear my my padding and my body armor. All right, so that was feeling pretty solid down the whole trail so far. We're only about halfway down. But yeah, you know what? We're really feeling the that shortness and that high center of gravity, that the weight. It's not that slack. It's like 64.5 degrees. It's not that slack, right? Like, even though, despite all that, I think I'm still riding pretty decently. I think I have to compare it to some other footage of me riding my other bikes, because honestly, I have no idea. I think I'm still doing a pretty good job. It actually does feel pretty good. See, this is the thing. Imagine if we can get a custom-made frame. Longer, right? You know, keep the strength. It'll probably be lighter too. I have no idea, but oh my goodness, that's the dream, you guys. If we can make a custom frame, dude. This is pretty sick. Let's finish the trail. All right. Crap, now I don't want to use my front brakes because they're squealing. Okay, that was wild. What a ride. You feel the weight of the bike.
But I was not done testing the Boostmaster out here. I came back the very next day to get more familiar with this bike on these trails and see how well I can ride out here. I'm here with my friend Amanda and her crew, and we're gonna ride the steepest trail on the mountain called Reefer today, but not before riding a few other familiar trails to warm myself up. And I was already feeling even better today compared to yesterday.
It's not even a big deal on this bike at all. Like, that was super chill.
Dilemma was feeling even better today. One thing I did is I slowed down the rebound on my rear shock by 2 clicks. I found that the whole bike just felt better after that.
Woohoo! The fork almost feels better today than yesterday. Remember once, like, I was on my DaVinci Wilson, I landed like here. That was scary.
Yeah.
That was like years ago, but. Heck yeah. Oh, yes. Oh my goodness, I rode that so much better than yesterday. Getting the hang of this thing, dude. That was fun. You guys ready?
Ready?
Come here. Yeah, come here.
Send it.
Let's go.
Whoa, it's also not. Oh, shit. Okay. I actually have to be more careful with that turn. I thought I was coming in with more control. Guess I was not. That was freaking sick though. I just kind of nosedived there. Oh my goodness, that was a good run though. Oh my goodness, the speed that you got. Oh man, oh, that's so much fun though. Like, it feels sick on this bike.
Right.
But like, it's a heavy bike. Like, you gotta be careful, because the corner where I wiped out on, even yesterday I almost fell off. It's like, this bike can like just toss you off if you're not careful.
Like a horse.
It just wants to just keep going, and it's awesome though. That was super fun. I'm gonna try this route. Oh, whoa, I felt like I bottomed out. I wonder. Oh, this feels so sick. Way better than yesterday. Some of that you gotta be careful of. Oh, my brakes are starting to squeal again. Whoa. Oh my goodness. This is insane. My braking fingers are getting tired. Oh, gotta be careful on those rear wheel drifts. You're gonna end up like falling right off the trail. Oh my goodness. This bike is insane. It takes some muscle though. It's heavy. Especially right now where it's flat. Oh my freaking goodness. Oh, that was freaking amazing. It was so sick.
That is such a good trail.
Man, my hands, my braking fingers, they get tired. Wow.
Feels like a beast.
Yeah, I know.
It's pretty heavy. Can't even lift it.
Because the fork alone is 13 pounds.
Whoa, yeah.
And then it's like the frame design makes it awkward for where to grab it.
I was thinking
Because it's like it's too slanted up like here. Or I'll grab it like here, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's funny. So this will be it. Reefer. Here it says single black, but on Trail Forks it's double black because it's... Anywho, send it. Let's do it.
Oh, crap. Some of these turns. Yeah, that's hilarious. I was doing really good until that was funny. Okay, Santa, watch out, bro. Whew. Fun. That was sick though. What do you guys think so far?
Oh, this is not bad.
It'll get steep.
Yeah, it gets worse.
It gets steep, yeah.
This part's cool though. Send it. Yes, a jump is mint. Woo. Seriously, I gotta be careful on some of these corners. Okay, here it gets steep. I don't want to be falling straight off the edge of the mountain. Are you kidding? That was sick. That was so insanely sick. I can't believe how fast I did that. Yo, look at this drop. It actually looks like it could be rideable. This is, yeah, I wasn't sure if this is rideable. Like, it looks pretty good though. For some reason, I thought I remember this being wider. It's just like I've never done this before. It's just like you're landing and then right into a berm. I think it shouldn't be too bad though. This is sketch, like, cause you're coming in slow speed, but I might even case it, but whatever. I gotta do like a run up at least.
You can tell by the whole run-in, nobody ever rides this anymore. It was part of an old school line that branched off earlier on the trail.
Oh, that's where the trail used to go. Oh, cool. Oh, that's so sketch. That is so sketchy.
It's a shame this stuff doesn't get ridden anymore. This is the coolest stuff to ride in my opinion.
Crap, I don't know. Let me try it one more time with the better gear, because that was sketchy. Like, yeah, just record anyway, because if I feel good, I'll just hit it, or maybe not.
It's funny because this would actually be easier to ride on my other bikes just because of the jank factor.
Okay, dropping in.
But I believe in this bike. Let's see what it can do.
Yo, that was insane. That was insane. I landed on a cloud. What the heck? That was such a soft landing. I landed on a cloud. I used like all my travel almost. That was actually such a soft landing.
Awesome.
It was so sketch too.
I wish I got it from the side. You did, right?
Man, that was nuts, dude.
I was going like slow into it. I was like, is this fine? Because like I didn't go that far, but it felt so cushy though.
Yo! As soon as you landed, yo!
Yeah.
So the number one strength that this bike has would be, of course, hitting big drops. That should not be a surprise at all. And especially with this shorter geometry, that can actually help with hitting drops. Big jumps work quite well on this bike too, though of course you don't need this much suspension.
Oh. That was epic. That was quite the stop.
I'm guessing for the highest speed jumps, that's where this could feel quite nice. Something like crabapple hits at Whistler could work quite well on this, as long as the weight doesn't get in the way.
Yeah. There we go. Oh.
And as for the DH trails, I can definitely tell you really want to ride the gnarly, steep stuff. So I find that my rear shock has been supporting me quite well now with this 500-pound coil, so I'm pretty happy with this. I didn't really feel any bottom outs except for when I cased the jump a couple times. But I am getting a new rear shock very soon, so we'll be able to try that one out as well.
Sometimes this fork is a bit funny. It's that rebound. Pretty sure that's what it is.
The fork is also 19 years old, so there's that. But yes, I would still prefer an even slower rebound for the fork. But this bike does do quite well on the flow trails too. That's where you don't really feel the weight so much anymore. But it really wants to land something big in order to justify being on flowy trails though, right?
That was so sick. All right, I'm really getting the hang of this bike.
Unfortunately, the right leg has been leaking oil almost ever since we rebuilt it, so I don't know what's going on there. I am considering doing another rebuild on this fork pretty soon though. I'm curious if I can make it feel even better.
This has been really helpful in getting to know this bike. So one thing I still need to try is 24-inch wheels front and rear. That's going to lower the center of gravity by a full inch, and that is probably going to feel really nice. That's what all the guys in Eastern Europe, like Igor in Ukraine, was telling us we got to do. 24-inch wheels is the best setup for this bike apparently, and I've been making a 24-inch wheel set. And I'm starting to see now that might actually be the best setup for this bike.